Welcome to Blade HQ, everybody. Today is Friday. It is the last work day of our sale. I believe the sale persists into tomorrow, but it's the anniversary sale, and this is a day of celebration. This is the 20-year anniversary of Blade HQ. As you can see, we have these lovely 20 balloons to remind me what number it is. I also got this sweet shirt. Unfortunately, we're not selling these as a staff shirt, but I wanted to wear it for the very much occasion it is. So the giveaways we have as are still the sticker for every order, and every order over 65 get the sweet commemorative 20th anniversary bronze coin. And I think the knife roll with every order over 175 is still in stock, but it is going fast and it might be out of stock by now. If you want one of these, turn this video off, go to the website, buy your order of over 175 and get one of these because there are very few of them left. But with that, let's get into some knives. So before we do, I want to tell you about the giveaway we're doing at the end of this video. We're giving away the Spyderco Fish Hunter. This is an H1 knife with this really sweet dagger grind and this serrated main edge. I've seen some people sharpen the top edge too. That's probably what I would do if this were my knife. But yeah. Also, we came out with a really awesome pocket checks video today. It's a really good one. You should go watch it. I don't know, I think that was a good enough hint for him. Well, now it is. All right. We'll start this off with the Piranha Bodyguard. So this one's going for $144.95 right now, 99, apologize. And this is a really great one with this aluminum texturing here. So piranhas are made by our neighbors up in Idaho, which, I mean, when I hear piranhas, I think, you know, the jungle. I don't think Idaho, but you know, here we are. These are USA made, S30V, nice snappy action. And I'm curious as to why it's called the Bodyguard, but it definitely feels like a tactical auto, but a very lightweight and quite snappy one too. Very fancy, and I really like how it has the guards along the back too, so that way it just locks into the hand really nicely. It's a great one. USA made autos are usually fairly expensive, and this one only for $144.99 is really a pretty solid deal. Next up, we have the Boker Strike series. Not all of the Strike series is on sale, but I picked this Bowie that is. You're getting a D2 Bowie blade, and I like how they did a hollow grind on this, so it's going to slice fairly well. Here, I'll even show it on this paper. Ready for this? It was a solid cut, okay? There it is. User error on that one. Yeah, Boker Strike series, I really like these automatics. I think they had kind of a Mandalorian vibe. In fact, I should have brought my Strike. It's on my desk right now. But I just took the reamer on my Swiss Army knife and I distressed the handle. Then I sandblasted the blade and I went to the laser and I had them engrave whatever the Mandalorian logo is. And then I put a little Baby Yoda knot on the back. It was a good time. That's pretty dope. Yeah, I engraved "This is the way" on the pocket clip too. Yeah, a super big violation of trademark, but I didn't pay for it, at least for the trademark stuff, so I suppose that means it's fair use, right? Yeah, anyway, the Boker Strike is a great tactical auto, especially if you're trying to keep it fairly budget friendly. These are going for $49.99 at bladehq.com right now, and it's a really solid deal if you're looking to get into an auto, especially if you're trying to test the waters before you jump into something a little more premium like a Piranha or a Benchmade or ProTech, Microtech. Those brands that get a little more expensive but are using top of the line materials, manufacturing, etc. Next up from Olight in their O Knife series is the Metal. And this one definitely cashes in on the button lock flipper craze that we've been seeing lately. And it has the action you've come to know and love of a button lock flipper. Very fidgety, but I like how easy on the hands it is. So it's got kind of this peel ply texture with this milling through, so you can see a bit of the black that's in the layering. But then along the back here, it's nice and smooth. So when you're flipping the knife, which let's face it, on a button lock flipper, you're spending most of your time just flipping this thing. Fidget, 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 fidget. And it's really easy for jimping to chew up your fingers on a fidgety knife. So I think they did a good job here putting a texture along the handle and this peel ply along the front. So that way you have the grip you need when you're cutting, but when you're fidgeting, which let's face it, you're going to be doing a downright irresponsible amount of, it's not going to chew your hand up. So if you like to fidget with your knives but don't like nasty calluses like I have on my thumb from all the thumb studs on the Benchmades I've been carrying lately, this is a really solid option. And especially for its price, we're running for $74.99 at Blade HQ during the sale, a 154 cm blade, and a reversible deep carry pocket clip. So if you're a righty or a lefty, Lefties can just use their index finger to press the button. It's fairly ambidextrous there as well. I really like this O-Knife series from Olight. They make great flashlights, but I think their knives are going to become mainstays. I wonder how long it's going to take for their knives to overtake their flashlights in sales. I'm going to call it now. It's going to happen. Next up, we have the Kershaw Lucha. I picked a trainer because I about chopped my face off the other day with a live edge on the moonsault. But the Lucha is a really solid butterfly knife. Somebody corrected me. It is a little bit lighter than the moonsault, but it's longer, just a teeny little bit, so I think it feels a little heavier in the flipping. Definitely has... That's why we use trainers, kids. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm used to a lighter bally than this, though. If I were to get one of these, I might go get some of those Flytanium channel scales that kind of make it aluminum, and then they're a little bit longer, so the weight's further out. Yeah, I don't know. The Lucha has been a perennial bestseller ever since it came out. It was one of the best-selling knives of the last 2 years. And it comes in a billion different flavors now. You can get it black washed, you can get it with red handles, black handles, 20 CV blades, fancy carbon fiber variants. The Lucha is here to stay, and it comes in every variant under the sun. This particular Lucha, I apologize, going for $129.99. And for a USA-made Bally that, flips as well as this one does, you really can't go wrong. So that's the Lucha, and then lastly, we're going to feature this one again because I think this was the doorbuster of the year. Of this sale, this was the knife to get. If you've been holding out for this whole sale, and you've been thinking, I just need to pick something up, but what's it going to be? May I recommend the Spyderco Delica with the M4 blade and the mint green handle. This is going for $89.99. So the Delica has come in carbon steel blades a few times, but this is the only one that you can get right now for under $100. You can get some of the fancier ones, whatever. Their sprint run's hard to find, or they're some strange steel, but they usually hike the price quite a bit up. But this M4 one you can get right now for $89.99, which is a really solid deal. Made in Japan, and what I would probably do with this is I've been talking to Theo lately, and Theo is very into things that age with time. In fact, you should see these boots. You got these brand new boots that are untreated veg tan leather. Been wearing them every day, and they are starting to look gorgeous. And he's like, yes, I wear my boots properly. If there was a knife to sort of have that same vibe, like you get something that is designed to age, I would get this one and maybe some of the brand new Flytanium brass scales that just came out. They're not on Blade HQ yet, but you can check them out on Flytanium's website. And just a few weeks in the pocket and a few slices of lemon later, this thing would be dark and used and beautiful and look like you've been carrying it, using it, and loving it. And then it's still the Delica. It's still the staple knife that the knife community loves. And what I really like about it, Eric Glesser was talking about this in a SHOT Show video, I think before I even worked here. But it takes a lot to make a good lockback, and the Delica, I think, is one of the things that he pulled off really well, because with a lockback, oftentimes people think you have to close it two hands. But with a good one, you can just depress it, and the ricasso here will land on your finger without you cutting yourself. So that way, it's a one-hand user, just doink. And you'll never cut yourself doing that, and I really appreciate that. I have cut myself who knows how many times on my lockbacks. But Spyderco lockbacks have never done it to me because they take their time to do it right. And this is the Delica 4 in its full name, and that's because this is the 4th iteration, because Spyderco is always doing this constant quality. Okay, I fangirled about Spyderco enough. I really admire the Spyderco people. Sorry, caught myself rambling. My apologies. Here, let's look at some comments. All right, video chat, you've got this. My phone's slow. Ben, can you help me out?
Yeah. When will we have a Blade HQ exclusive Dark Saber? Do you think that'll happen?
Only once again, you got to fight the trademark fight for that one.
True.
But that would be sick. I'd love that. Here, we'll work on some comments. So first, I got to tell you about this giveaway. So if you didn't catch my hint earlier, we posted a Pocket Checks video today. If you can tell me, the first person to comment and tell me what knife and in what configuration was Aaron carrying. That ought to keep him busy for a minute. All right, what else we got?
Greetings from Poland.
Poland.
That's pretty cool.
Man, that is pretty cool. Poland is like right in the action right now, next door to Ukraine. I hope everything's going well for you in Poland, and I hope everybody's sleeping well at night. What else we got?
It says, George, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. My birthday's in August, but thanks.
There you go. Bedbugs, it's his birthday today. His or her.
Happy birthday, Bedbugs. I wish your name wasn't Bedbugs. That's a pretty depressing name.
It's just their profile.
Oh, okay. Oliver Olson got 940. It wasn't 940. Cheeto with the titanium.
Wait, no, John Stanworth. Hold on. Yep, you got it.
John Stanworth again?
He doesn't want to win though. Should we let someone else get it?
Yeah. Don't want to win. Good job, John Stanworth, and thanks for sharing. We'll let somebody else. Let's pick a different pocket check from the video for somebody to win.
He got it perfectly though.
Yeah, he really did. What was Mitch carrying?
I don't remember what Mitch was carrying.
I remember.
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah. Are we changing the question now? Is that what you did?
Yeah, because John Stanworth got it, but he didn't want the giveaway because he's a gentleman.
Okay, so now we're doing.
Wonder Woman EDC was close with the Benchmade sequel. There's a lot of Benchmade in that video.
There was a lot of Benchmade.
I promise that video wasn't sponsored by Benchmade. It was just we reached out to people and we're like, hey, we're going to come do pocket checks, be flexy, and everybody brought a Benchmade. All right, who's Mitch? There it is. John Armstrong got it. He had the original Benchmade bug out. Good job, John Armstrong. Well done. You win the Spyderco Fish Hunter. Reach out to us over Instagram or Facebook and let us know how we can get this knife to you, and we will do so as soon as possible. Well, that's our last live for this week and this sale. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed all these lives that we've been doing and the entire sale. I hope you got something sweet, sharp, and pointy for your very own, for a great deal too. We love you all. Thank you so much for 20 years at Blade HQ. From the bottom of our hearts, it means so much to us that we can all do the thing that we love. We can work with knives and sell knives because of people like you who come to Blade HQ and fill your pockets with knives. Thank you so much, and we'll see y'all next time.